I bought a guitar for myself after listening to a John Mayer album one night 2 years ago. I haven't mastered it yet. In fact, to be honest with you, I can barely play it. I can only manage to string a few chords together and play a simple song. Sometimes not even that. You know, I'd like to have learnt it by now. I wouldn't want to be called a musician or anything, but I like the idea of playing it at a house party with my friends singing along. Sometimes I give myself shit about this. My favorite song is Stairway to Heaven. I can't play it, but I often think about it. Or should I say, oh, it makes me wonder. The first canvas that I ever painted, I abandoned it midway. It was a painting with two women sitting in front of a black and blue background. I thought I started off well, but when I realized that I had painted one of them so large that I couldn't fit the other, I left it immediately. There is a chance that even today, behind the cupboard of my old house, there is a canvas of one large woman who still feels lonely. I have stopped painting. Although I like the idea of hanging a canvas that I've painted on the wall of my house. You know, sometimes I get so motivated to learn a new skill that I start like an 8-hour online course. I buy a new notebook particularly dedicated to that skill. But soon I get so intimidated, so overwhelmed by those 8 hours that I struggle to get past the first. Every time I start a new novel, I read like 100 pages at a stretch in a single day and nothing the day after. I am afraid that by the end, my life will just be a collection of races half run, that I will never have reached the finish line, that I will never be called a finisher, let alone a winner. You know, it scares me that I might never finish this poem. But here's the next line, and the one after that. Maybe it's not that hard if I take it one line at a time. See, it never feels good when I go down this rabbit hole. I always come out feeling inadequate, so I ask myself why. Does drinking only half a glass of water not quench my thirst? Does running only half a marathon not make me feel tired? You know what? I think the real culprit is capitalism. No, hear me out. It sells me the idea of playing the guitar at the house party, the idea of hanging up my art. It tells me that I must have this huge bookshelf to consider myself intelligent. It makes me think about performing this poem even before I'm done writing it. Capitalism succeeds in selling me the guitar, the art supplies, the online course and the novel. What it doesn't succeed in is teaching me how to absorb information and how to enjoy learning. And if it's not going to teach me that, then I must teach myself. Then I must remind myself that a glass of water is still a glass of water, no matter how full. Then I must remind myself that I am not my phone's battery, whose mission it is to reach 100%. I am a human being. I have complex emotions and thoughts which are not always perfectly aligned. I want something at one moment and something entirely different the next, and that's okay. It is okay to play the guitar badly, to paint one woman instead of two, to read half a book, to be imperfect. It is okay to learn or to do something simply because I enjoy it and not make it my side hustle. It is okay to be whatever I want, whoever I want, however I want. I know there will be times when I will want to be everything, but I can't be everything. I am something, and that's just as beautiful. I will need to remind myself that life is not a collection of races, that we're not all competing with each other, that there is no finish line. You know my favorite song is Stairway to Heaven. I can't play it, but I often think about it. And it tells me that I am already everything that I am meant to be.